Welcome to episode 5 of Developing Your Squat Practice. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 top do's and don'ts of opening your squat dental practice. Number 1, put your patients at the forefront of everything you do. When you're looking at the location, you really need to hone in on whether this is the right place for my patients to come. Is it accessible? Is there car parking? Can people get to me through bus links? Really, really important that people can get to you. When you're designing the layout of your surgery, make sure it's focused around patients, not necessarily around the dentistry and the clinical side, but really does this cater for my patients? When you're looking at your reception area, making sure it's comfortable, warm, welcoming for your patient dynamic. And that could be different depending on your patient and the need of your patients. When you're looking at the layout of your practice, really walking it through as if you were the patient. What's the easiest way for your patient to get into the dental chair, have an x-ray, have a CBCT scan, and meet the TCO and exit and depart? So it's really, really important in every part of your patient journey and your squat build, you're really putting the patient at the forefront. Number 2, surround yourself with the best people. You cannot build this practice by yourself, and you will not make your practice successful just by you. You have to surround yourself with good people. So that means the best people in terms of dental equipment, the best builders, the best people that can help you with CQC registration, people that can help you with your marketing. There's so many things that go into building a squat practice. You cannot do it alone. So making sure that you surround yourself with the best people, people that you trust, and people that see your vision of your squat practice. And number 3, be different. Do it your way. What's your USP? Why is a patient going to come to you rather than the practice next door? Really spend some time to figure out what that is, to really set out the clear vision. Because once you've got that and you're really clear in articulating the vision of your dental practice, the rest of your team will get on board and know and be able to execute your plan. So now the don'ts. Number 1, don't spend excessively. Really budget what you're going to spend on. With a squat practice, the finances are so important. You don't necessarily need the best state-of-the-art chair in the entire dental industry. So really think about where you're going to be spending, and think about spending on the areas that are important to your patients as opposed to everything else. So that when your patients come in, they're getting the best experience, and that will give you the best chance of success on growing the revenue in your practice and making a successful squat practice. You can always go on to upgrade your chairs once your practice is established, but really, really important that you've got a clear budget in place, you stick to it, and you don't get carried away on non-essentials that you don't need on day one. And that will help your finances, it will help your cash flow, and it will make your squat journey so much easier. Number 2, don't be scared to take risks. And when I say risks, I mean measured risks. Really think about things, but to be different means that you're gonna have to step out your comfort zone. So take that risk. Just because someone else isn't doing it doesn't mean you can't do it. And I'm always one for taking feedback. So if you try something, it doesn't work, be humble enough to say, it doesn't work, we failed, we learnt a lesson from it, and we're gonna move on and we're gonna do something better next time. So really, really important. On your squat journey, you're not gonna get everything right. On the 12 that I've done, I've not got everything right. But what we have done is learn from every time we've made a mistake, and we've actually been more successful in the jumps and the risks that we've taken than we've been unsuccessful. But the ones where we've been unsuccessful have been a great learning journey, and I hope it's going to be the same for you. Number 3, don't cut corners. If you're building a squat practice, really think about the layout, think about the architecture, think about your patient journey. Do not cut corners, because they'll come and catch you somewhere up later in the end. The beautiful thing about opening a squat practice is you can open on day one the way you want your practice to look, the way you want it to run, all the systems and processes the way that you want it. There's no inherited bad habits. So making sure that you don't cut corners right at the start when things are hard is really, really important to the ultimate success of your squat practice. Thanks so much for listening to my do's and don'ts. Good luck with your squat practice, and I'll see you next time.